Hello Zambia, welcome to the Livingstone edition of Kwacha. Good morning Zambia, coming to you from the Royal Livingstone Hotel right here in the beautiful city. My name is Memory Buku, and as usual Sonda is here with me. Good morning.
Good morning, Memory.
How are you doing?
I'm cold.
I know, right?
Extremely cold. Today I don't think I can boast that I'm near the water because the water is working to my disadvantage today.
I can see. But then I'm sure as the day goes by, we'll be able to.
Hopefully, yeah, because we need to work. But the weather is making it difficult.
Yeah, great show we have ahead.
Extremely. We have some interesting stories, and we encourage you to stay tuned as we try to inform, educate, and entertain you.
Okay, so let's move on to art now. There are many forms of art through which artists can express their creative skills and imagination in various forms. Ruth Stanford is an associate professor of sculpture at the Georgia State University, who recently held her first solo international exhibition at the National Art Gallery. A number of local artists were in attendance to learn from her art exhibition.
Art galleries are probably the oldest institutions where artists can exhibit their artwork and get paid when their artwork sells. There are different kinds of art exhibitions. Livingstone last week hosted its first solo exhibition by an international artist at the National Art Gallery. Ruth Stanford, the exhibitor, is an associate professor of sculpture from Georgia State University in Atlanta. Her solo exhibition was named Foot Traffic, and she explains why.
I'm a sculptor, but I do a lot of different kinds of work, and most of my work responds to places and to people. And so this work, the footprints were something I noticed when I immediately got to Livingstone. And I feel like the footprints that we see every day, it's easy to overlook them, but it's a record of a journey of people and also a type of a portrait of a person. And a portrait of the person and their relationship to the world that they live in. And I think, the place where our feet meet the ground, we're all the same at that point, right? We're all the same people in one big humanity.
Stanford has been an artist for a really long time. She shares some of the notable differences of art in Zambia and America.
I think in America, maybe artists have more resources, but that's not always a good thing. When you're an artist, you find what's around you to create. So one thing I really love about Zambia is seeing that art is made out of anything here. It's from seeds to spark plugs to, photographs to dirt to recycled materials. And there's some really amazing, beautiful art being made.
Emma Iverson, one of the spectators, was impressed with the Foot Traffic solo exhibition by Stanford.
Honestly, I love the background of it. Like when she was opening the exhibition and she talked about like when we put our foot down on the ground, that's when we really realize we're all the same. So I think it's a beautiful message. And I actually think it's an important message, especially in times like these. So I actually love this exhibition.
Another spectator, Joko Mokosini, says he hopes that this exhibition raises the profile of art in Zambia.
I think all these sort of events put Zambia on a map. The thing is, when you ask to people, foreigners especially, what do they know about Zambia? Zambia is known for obviously the national parks, the mining sector, but not a lot apart from that. And showing that Zambia is an international platform for culture and for these type of events is obviously something that the country needs.
Agnes Yombwe is a local artist from YY Art Gallery that hosted Stanford for her first artist residency in Zambia. Yombwe says there is much local artists can learn from Stanford and other international artists in order to improve the standard of art in Zambia.
It actually helps us to grow and to it also makes us to think differently. So I feel that with all these people that have seen this, I'm very sure that even when you see their work, there'll be something new and different about it. We are all going to improve. There's so much technology. With our friends, there are so many things that are happening. If you check even the way the work is, there's something that we've learned from there. So coming forward, maybe what's going to happen is for the future, we might again have a workshop, where they show us how to use some of these. So it's promising. It looks like, there are many things that are going to be better. Yes.
After this solo exhibition named Food Traffic, Stanford hopes that local artists can be inspired by their environment as they formulate their artwork.
I hope maybe I bring a new way for the artists of Zambia to look at the place where they live. Yeah. So I think sometimes I think of my art. The phrase that I use is I'm a visitor here and this is what I see. So sometimes when you live in a place, you overlook things that you see every day. So maybe by bringing my work here and showing Zambian artists what I see, maybe it will help inspire them to see things that they might overlook on a day-to-day basis.
It is evident that good art provokes a lot of thought. From the Food Traffic exhibition, everyone can learn that footprints embedded on every ground we step on serve as a metaphor for the journey each person takes on this planet. Musonda Bwalia for Kwacha, Good Morning Zambia.
Memory, it's great to see the strides being made in the promotion of art, and what was more gratifying was to see a lot of local artists coming to see and learn what Ruth has to offer.
True that, so that there's a lot that we can learn from these people that come from outside Zambia, and it's good to see local artists taking interest in learning from others.
And we hope that art now will be used to promote tourism.
Of course.